good morning, or good afternoon, depending where you are following me from. I'm Kim McGillis, and I'm coming to you live from Ontario. It is November 25th, and we are, I think it's noon, around noon time. If you're watching from my home back, actually it's my home away from home in Regina, shout out to my little puppy who's over there playing in the snow, it would be 11 o'clock Central Time. The weekend has flown by. It is crazy. I had my event on Saturday, and you know when you're so busy and having fun, totally forgot to take pictures. Totally forgot. I don't know. It's like the time flew by, but we had an awesome day. I'm just going to log in here. If you're watching the replay, please say replay. I also said that I was going to be doing some draws for people who share my content. But the thing is, you'll have to write in the comments that you're sharing, because often we don't see who's sharing, because some people have limited functions on their Facebook where they don't want people to know that they're sharing. So if you do want to participate, I need to know that once you have to put you're sharing my content. That's just a little FYI for you. Okay, so here I am logged in here. I can't wait for today. So today, I was trying to ask you last week if you could guess what I was going to be doing. And if ever you could just say hello, say that you're there, just so I know that people are hearing me, because this is not my usual spot, right? I'm in Ontario, and it's very limited, my space. I am not in my craft room. I'm actually upstairs. So, it's beautiful. It's sunny here. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. I told my husband, I think I'm going to go for a run today just because it's so beautiful. And I think it's the only day that they're getting sun here. So I also went yesterday for a coffee date with one of my team members. We had such a great time. I think we could have stayed at Starbucks all day. We chatted about a bunch of different things. So that was kind of fun as well. And I also had a retired sale. So it was like a super busy weekend. And my husband gave me a honey to-do list. So I feel like the week is going by, like the week, because I got here last week, is going by so fast, because he gave me this honey to-do list, and I'm not quite there yet. Hi Lucy, hi Paul. Also, if you're from Canada, you know that we're experiencing some postage issues because Post Canada is on strike. So I started to look at other alternatives to ship my packages out, because I still want those packages to go. And I'm also watching the news to see, is this strike going to be over? Because I have already sent some packages that are waiting to be delivered, but because of Post Canada, we're having issues, which sucks a little bit. So today, I'm going into the same, it's going to be gift giving. It's going to be a day called gift giving. It's one little project. I will test your patience. I'm telling you now, once you're going to be doing this project, you will need a little bit of patience. So, hello, Amy. I saw that you're there. Hello, Paul. So you saw that I did post. I didn't put it on my blog yet. I'll have to do that. So those 2 cards we had done last week. I also had this little cute gift tag. And the reason that I'm showing you this right now is because I wanted to go in the exact theme. Some of you have been crafting with Stampin' Up products for such a long time. I want you to go back in time. Do you remember at one point there was this Halloween crafting kit where we made that beautiful Halloween hat? I still have it in my studio downstairs. Do you remember that hat? So I went with the same concept of that Halloween big hat that we had designed back then, and I made a snowman hat to go with our collection. So this is what I'll be building with you today. So come tag along. You'll need measurements. This is going to be a fun project. I am using a couple of different dyes, and also you would probably see right now that my tongue has a different color because I added some candies and I couldn't resist and not taste them. Like, I can't keep like soft candy Ricklish in the house, because then I always want to eat it. So it's kind of crazy. So I am going to put you down, and this is not my regular studio, so you'll get to see that you're probably going to be live. I did play with the mount a little bit this weekend to see if we had a little bit more leisure to work with. Here, let's see. Not too bad. And I am going to pull it aside just a little bit so it's closer to me. So I might be making you dizzy a little bit. I want you to take a piece of basic black cardstock. And this piece is gonna be 3 1/4 by 7 1/2. Okay, so 3 1/4 by 7 1/2. Watch out, Amy, it's gonna be pretty cute. And then what I want you to do is bring that piece, and on the 3 1/4 side, this side right here, you'll want to bring it at 3/4 and to do a score. So you're scoring at 3/4 on the side that is 3 1/4, like meaning this one, okay? So that's kind of the easy part. And then you're gonna take your snips, and no perfection, I want you to go ahead and make a cut until you get to your score line. So this is exactly what I mean when I'm telling you that it reminded me of that Halloween hat. If you still have that kit, that Stampin' Up kit from way back, you will notice that that hat, that's exactly what we did. Hello, Kim. Hope you are well. So this is all the way. So you see, I told you I'm going to be testing your patience this morning. So did anybody else do any fun things aside from me that had my event and had a coffee date with one of my teams? And then I just had somebody, one of my customers, pop in to bring me something. So it was awesome. So now what I want you to do is fold that piece. So you see now we have all of this popping like that. There's a little bit of a bluish tone because I'm always facing that window. And then, so that's the one piece. You could take your bone folder, you could give it like a big curl if you want, like to make it like this. But the goal will be to bring it like this. So just gonna show you sideways so you see, and then this is the flippy side. Yes, it is good on my side of the world. Actually, it's sunny today, so November here, it gets dark pretty fast, Kim. So it's kind of nice when it's a beautiful day like this. So this is the part where I'm telling you that you need to be patient, but it's not gonna take too long. So now I'm gonna take out my big guy here. Since I'm back home in Ontario, I'm a bit limited into the dies of which ones I could use, but you could alter whichever one you want. You need circle dies. So what I'm gonna be using is I'm gonna be using the Stylish Shapes dies. So these dies, okay? And then we're gonna take that bigger circle. We're gonna be doing 2 black circles with this one. And then I want you to take this circle. It's like the 3rd one. So we're gonna be grabbing the 3rd one, okay? So now I'm grabbing these circles here. Let me just try to find some scrap pieces of black. I also started sorting all my colors here upstairs. I have an assortment downstairs. I've just been in this organizing mode. So, okay, so let me just grab a piece of black here. So now I said 2, and this circle is going to be going on the inside for one of the 2. So I want you to cut them like this. So I'm just going to try to center it as much as possible. You could take like a little sticky piece. So that's what I'm going to do here. And I'm going to show you what it looks like after. Now you see where I'm going with this? Okay, so now I got that piece. Let's grab that. Oh, it's almost like perfect, like a perfect circle. So this is what it will look like, if this makes sense at all. And then you can save this piece because I'm going to show you an alternate version. You know, I love to do alternate versions, so I'm going to show you that. By the way, I want to say I was sharing last week that my husband bought this new bed, and I'm on what, day 4 of sleeping here. I don't know if we could do this. We bought the cover and everything, but I want to return it. It's like so hard. I just can't sleep in it. I think last night was a better night, but I have to tell you, like, do mattresses get softer as we sleep in them, or do they not get softer? Like, I just can't. So this is my second circle here. Anyways, it's kind of a funny thing, right? So in the end, you should have 2 circles, and really what I was sharing is I took the biggest one. You have one leftover piece that we're gonna set aside, and I might be using for, like, to show you the alternate project. So now I don't want you to glue it right away. I want you to tweak it on the inside, like if it was a roll of toilet paper. And then I want you to tuck this part like this. So now it's upside down, and then I let it stretch out just like this. And then when I'm gonna go like this here, now this is the part that it's gonna go inside. And then after that, you could use any of your adhesives, but I just wanted to wait because I don't know how my circle is gonna turn out. So now at least I have, like, I know exactly where to add some adhesive because I see that circle. If you want to add that piece of adhesive before, you may. I just do it after, but you could do it ahead of time too. But it's super easy. Our cardstock is such great quality that I can still manipulate my snowman hat like this. So now I'm just going to tuck in, and I'm just going to adhere that piece. So I just want to show you, this is the top part, this is underneath, this is sideways. You will have one line here, but look how cute it's already looking. That's what I want to do, Kim. She's sharing that not with her experience, but she had to buy another medium with pressure padding. So I might have to do that for the mattress situation. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go halfway, and I'm going to trim. Telling you, you'll want to do that. You can be nice party favors if you're hosting. I know some people, if you're in the States, you're going to be celebrating Thanksgiving, so it's not snowman's, but still. So now I've cut it a little piece. I'm going to try to grab a little bead of glue, my favorite kind. You could use hot glue if you want. You could use whichever one of the adhesive, and I'm just adding like a little drop, so you get to see here, just like this. They are addictive to make, I'm gonna tell you, and especially eating the candy that you put on the inside. And then you might see, you know how I like to add projects once I post on my blog. You might see an alternate version. You might see some with extra embellishments, things like that. Then I was looking through my stash here in Ontario, and I was like, okay, I need like some sparkly ribbon, designer series paper, or ribbon. Actually, it could have been ribbon. So I just want to press this right here. And then I said, oh, what can I use? I looked also, like, that's current. We have a lot of shimmery cardstock. So if ever I saw some old olive, garden green, some in white, so whichever. I had some leftover here, black shimmer cardstock, so I am using this one for today, but I really wanted to use the shimmer white that's part of the catalog. It's in Regina. So grab a piece of 3/4 of an inch by 7.5. I still think that this one's gonna be cute. So you see, we have our little hat here. Look how cute. It's still not done. Hi, Karen. And then this circle, what I decided to do is gonna be the part, I just wanna close it up and make it nice and pretty. So that's what I'm gonna do with this one. So I'm just gonna add that. And then this part, You could alternate and make them smaller. You could use your punches if you want to use your circle punches. I just found that this one would work well. And then you want to just add a little bit of pressure for a little while. So for this part, sometimes with the shimmery papers, they don't stick very well. So you might have to put a bit more adhesive. So I'm just going to hold it in place a couple of seconds. And now this is underneath our hat. So now I just find that it just looks prettier. So if we're giving that in, and then you look at the snowman's hat sideways, look how adorable that is. So just gonna add some adhesive here. I'm gonna use sticky tape actually, and we're gonna flip this on this side. And then I'm gonna flip this one on this side. So now I'm gonna pull this little part. Let's see, stick, stick, stick. Let's grab a big tool. Here we go. Oh, can't wait to share the end. And then you'll want to make sure, where is my line gonna fall? Right here. So if you want it, if you're a perfectionist, you might want to close, make sure that it ends like exactly where you want it. So, and then add it super close. Okay, so now what I'm doing is I'm embellishing this little hat, and then I could move it around too. I'm gonna remove that stick. Anybody else like to do like 3D projects, gift giving, that sort of thing? I just find it so fun. Okay. So now I'm just gonna glue it completely. So, and then align it. So all my lines are aligned. That's me. I just wanna make it pretty, but look, now I'm gonna show you this way. So this is sort of the hat. If you wanted to close in your top of your hat, that's why I said you had to keep that second piece, and then you could just loop it around. You would just need to keep an extra piece right here to flip exactly like I did at the beginning. You know, with the fringes like at the bottom, but there's a way for you to also make and close your hat. But today, I'm not making you close that hat. Okay, so you're not gonna close it. We're just gonna keep it open because I think it's gonna be cuter. So then after that, I was like, okay, what can I use? So I went into our dies that I used a couple of weeks ago, and we're gonna use the Reindeer Fun dies. So the Reindeer Fun dies has some beautiful greetings that we could just go and add on top. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to grab those extra pieces, and we are going to embellish our hat. So do you remember they have like this part right here? You can embellish with whichever, what you want. Like, it's up to you. I use garden green cardstock, and I also use like the red cardstock, so you could do that as well. So those are two options. Whichever you want to do, it's up to you. I'm also going to be pulling the Reindeer Fun stamp set, so you'll get to see that part as well. Okay, so let's grab and set our little hat on the side. And grab this one and this one, and some red. This green is a bit skinny. Hello, Sonia, how are you? Actually, Sonia, you have to send me your address because you shared my content. I have a little gift to mail you. You'll have to be patient because of Post Canada, because the mailing is on strike, but I do have something for you because you shared my video. So okay, so here we go. Now I have this. Set it aside again. Okay, so I have that piece, and then we have this one. And then remember I said I was going to use lots of dies today, so I'm going to use dies one last time after, and then we're going to be good. Okay. So we have this part, berries, and then remind me, what are those leaves called? I can't remember. Can't remember the name. These, but I just thought that would be cute. So we're going to bring back our little hat. I'm going to pop up the berries right here. And then we're going to stick them right here. And then just going to curl them a little bit. I could have used my bone folder, but it's downstairs after my big class. Yes, holly leaves. Thank you, Karen. You've got it. Yeah. So I'm going to add a dimensional. And then we're going to add, ooh, this dimensional looks a little too big. Give me a second. I'm going to switch it for a smaller one. I don't want it to show. So let's use the mini dimensionals. And then I'm just going to add it right here. So now we have his little hat with the holly on the side and the berries. So that's done. So now I went and I grabbed this weekend some little snowman treats, which I've been tackling and I should not be eating. And I added some ribbon and I've embellished it, but gonna open that ribbon. I have a knot here. So this is gonna tuck right on the inside, right here, our treat, but I'm not done. And then I told you we were gonna use more dies. So I'm gonna pull out, they're my favorite. Actually, you have to go in the online exclusive. If ever you didn't get this collection, I use it all the time. They're the Greetings of the Season dies. There's one missing because I just have it on the side, but we're gonna be using this one because I like it. I'll have that hole right there. So that's the one we're gonna be using. And get it while it's still available because I'm telling you, it is the best thing to get. He says, what is the snowman treat made of? It's, so I think in the States you have home goods. We have home scents. So they're sour gummies. And look, lots of sour gummies in there. You could also use chocolate. If you're a chocolate fan, chocolate lover, like go ahead and use the chocolate for sure. So I'm just gonna use some white. I wonder if that's gonna be easy to take pictures of or not. But anyways, I'll try to take pictures of the snowman hat. And this one, I will be adding on my blog the instructions so you know how to cut if you're doing a top hat or if you're just doing the open hat like this. So you'll wanna go on my blog to check the measurements for that. And I'm gonna show you also what I meant by those fringes or little places you cut. If you're doing with the top hat, you'll be needing to do fringes on both sides. So stamping upside down right now. So this is the Merry Christmas in real red, and we're just gonna add it here, and I'm hoping I have to stand because I won't be able to see it, but we're gonna add it right here. Ah, perfect, it looks great. So that's in real red. And then again, if you have your bone folder, I would curl it up. This, it's not my cup of tea, so I'm just gonna go here and slice it right in the middle because I don't want that. So I'm just gonna go here, gonna slant here, I'm gonna slant there. Here we go. I prefer this shape. And then I do like it because it has like a little rim just on the side, on each side. And now we're just gonna go and loop it in. like this. Let me take out my special treat. It's so adorable. Maybe I should do these for my husband's staff. He has to, as a training officer, he has to host like a potluck and with all the staff. But wouldn't that be cute in front of everybody's table? I could make these. It's kind of not that long. If ever you pre-cut, the only part you have to play with is the fringe part. Okay, so now this is the treats, the jelly treats. And then I'm gonna tuck them right in here. And I have a lot of those, you know, those little papers that are all shriveled. I think I would add a little bit of paper. You'll see I'll have like red paper popping out. They're like, I do that. I put those in my baskets. I don't have any. Do I have, oh, actually I do have some here. So these little guys, I have them in a bunch of different colors. And then I'm just gonna tuck that right in my little hat right here. And then I'm gonna pop our treats in here. Chocolate could be fun as well. And now I'm gonna show you with the top hat. So there you have it. Look at this. I don't know if you could see well or not, but it's just really cute. Like, who wouldn't want a treat like that? Like, I'm gonna be doing another event for paper crafting. It was fun this weekend. Like, everybody came to the house. We had new attendees, and some were supposed to come and couldn't make it, so they grabbed their kits to go. But I just want to say, like, everybody's going through things. Some people need some breaks. Some people have lost a partner, a husband, and you know, they just want to socialize. So it was a great gathering. But I just find that sometimes when we give little treats, like that could be really, really cute to give as a hostess gift or for anybody that you want. And it's very sturdy. Like I don't even, there's no issues. I'm gonna show you with the top hat where you have it, where your hat is on the top, and then you could just add your Merry Christmas at the bottom or at the top. But I like the empty one, the open one, because I find that it looks a lot cuter in the sense of the word. And this part could have gone a little bit more outside. So if I wanted to, I could come on over and just cut my circle just a little more around the rim here, or you can make it a little snugger on the outside when you're folding it, but that one could be closed as well. You know, it could be a knick-knack that you put on your desk. That's a little bit better. And then this is the one. I like this one better. I don't know if you like it with the top on or no top. Let me know. I would love to know. Anyways, thank you so much for coming. I have a large honey to-do list that my husband told me I had to do. He's like, you're not going to craft all week, are you? But I am going to come on live just to show you something special. So it's kind of fun. So it's going to be simple. I encourage you to try to make these little top hats for snowman fun. And I want to say that everybody's asking about PDF. I typed my PDF while I was on a plane. So hopefully this afternoon, since it's a beautiful day, I'll make a video and you'll see the snowman scenes PDF coming on my page. So that's the good news for you. I could take lots of beautiful pictures here, so it's going to be fun. So stay tuned. This week there is a PDF officially coming out. So Lucy says that she likes it with a special treat. And I think the open top is fantastic. Me too, Karen, Lucy, I really love it with the open top. I just find it's adorable. I'll be adding some snow and take a beautiful pictures, and you will get the instructions, measurements for both. So you'll be able to see measurements for both of them. And I just thought that gift giving today would be a great idea. So thank you for joining me today, and we will see each other tomorrow at noon. Enjoy your evening or your day, wherever you're from. Bye-bye.